everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Sinisha and this is PeepSo Feature Highlights. Because of the popular demand, we finally created a video where we explain how to integrate classified plugin called WP Adverts. This is a free plugin you can find on WordPress plugin directory. However, integration is not free and you will need to have PeepSo Ultimate Bundle license. Alright, so let's assume we already have the PeepSo Ultimate Bundle license and proceed from there. Okay, so meet you on the other side where will we install WP Adverts and integration plugin. To install WP Adverts, we will go to the WordPress dashboard, then navigate to Plugins, Add New, and in the search plugin box, we are going to type WP Adverts. The first result that comes up here is the plugin we want to install. As you can see, I already have it installed. I just have to activate it. So I'm just going to do that. Activate the plugin, and just like that, WP Adverts is now installed. But we also have to install the integration plugin. To do that, let's go to PeepSo, then Installer, and under the assumption that we have the Ultimate Bundle license, it doesn't necessarily have to be 5 years, it could be monthly or 1 year. Find the WP Adverts plugin or integration plugin, click on Install, wait for it to be installed. Once it is, simply activate it, and that's it. Now we have the WP Adverts and integration plugin installed. And you can confirm that by going into your plugins, then installed plugins. This is the integration plugin. And you can also find the configuration for the WP Adverts integration here in PeepSo configuration, then WP Adverts. But before I start explaining anything in this configuration window, I just quickly want to go to the pages, all pages, and then focus your attention on these 4 new pages that have been created. On your site, this classified PeepSo page might just be called classified. I renamed it manually to make a difference between pages created by Classifieds plugin or WP Adverts plugin. So those are these 3 pages for Classifieds, Manage and Publish. And I simply renamed this page created by PeepSo into Classified PeepSo to make a distinction, because it's really important to understand the difference here. Let me show you really quick. If we go to the front end of our website, you can see that I have the Classifieds and Classified PeepSo pages put into menu. And when I click on this page, this is the default Classifieds or WP Adverts page that is going to be displayed if you use the default page. Okay, so basically there is no styling or anything. However, if you decide to use PeepSo Classifieds page, you will get something like this, which is more modern, more organized, and much prettier. If you have accidentally deleted this page or it's not available anymore, don't you worry, you can simply go back to the PeepSo configuration, and then Navigation and Filters. Scroll all the way down until you find WP Adverts. Create a new page with the PeepSo WP Adverts shortcode, and then choose that page over here. With that out of the way, let's come back to the WP Adverts configuration and discuss what options do we have here. As it is the case with practically all PeepSo configurations, it is split into 2 parts. We have the left-hand side and the right-hand side. So let's start with the right-hand side. Activity stream integration will obviously create an activity stream whenever someone creates a new classified. And you can change the default post privacy to one of the available privacies on your website. the activity stream will look like this. So when someone creates an ad, there will be a stream, an image of an ad, title, description, and some additional info as well as price. And clicking on it will take you directly to that ad page. Okay, that's the activity stream. When it comes to profile page, you have the option to change the menu item label. And that menu item label, let me just close all of these unnecessary windows. That menu item label will be this one over here in the menus, because if I switch over here, you can see all the classifieds that this user have created. So if I want to change the classifieds to, for example, let's say advertisements, and save the settings, what did I change? Did I change menu item label? Oh, okay. So this one will be changed in the toolbar that I have disabled on my website. So let me quickly go back to the appearance, enable the toolbar, and then I'm going to show you where it's going to be shown. You see I have disabled PeepSo navigation bar. That is the bar that will be displayed on top of the activity stream. So let me change this option, save the settings. Now refresh this page to show the toolbar, and here is the changed text that we did over here in WP Adverts. Likewise, I can do the same for the menu item label that I originally tried to show. So it will be something like, let's say, ads, just to be different, okay? Go back to the profile, check the profile, and now this tab name is changed. Likewise, I can also change the profile slug, and the profile slug is, when I click on ads, you see how it added the classifieds, you know? I can change this to ads, for example. Go back to my profile. Let's start from the scratch. Switch to ads tab. And now the slug is going to be ads. This part of the link over here. All right, so now let's check what we have on the left-hand side. Here in the general section, we have the enable user classifieds. So if you disable this, the tab in the profile page will also be disabled. Integration will still keep to work, but there will be no profile tab. And let's go to the profile and check. You see there is no more profile tab in this profile anymore. Let's enable it back, save the settings, refresh this page, and the ads tab is back. Now, template overrides, they are a little bit tricky to explain, so I suggest you to experiment with this option on or off to see which one works better for you. It applies to user profile only and the ads tab, and if you have problems displaying this tab nicely, you may want to enable or disable template overrides. This next option is really interesting because in the default version of the WP Adverts, you as an administrator cannot decide what classifieds or what ads get posted or rejected. So if you enable this, you as an administrator will have to approve every single submission from your users, and I strongly advise you to do it. I disable that because this is the local host, there is no other users, and I just disable it to make the test site quicker, but on the production site I strongly encourage you to enable this one. Now display ads as list or as a grid. Let's change it to grid and come back to the profile page. refresh it. And now my ads page is displayed as a grid. You see, it's not a list anymore, it's a grid. So you might want to change the display of the profile pictures and instruct your users to use wider images for your ads. But on my site, I use it like this. So I will revert it to list. Let's see. Yep, it looks much, much better. To me, at least. I mean, you can do whatever you want on your website. And finally, allow guest access to classified. If you disable this, users that are not logged in will not have the access to the classifieds on your website. So I have user that is obviously not logged in here. And if I go to the profile of this user, I cannot access the ads. I can see the tab, but I need to log in first. Likewise, I cannot access this page. And because this is the page that comes from the WP Adverts, it is not applied here. So once again, let's return to the beginning of the video and understand the difference between two pages that have been created. One is for PeepSo, and it looks much better, and the other is for classifieds that is created when WP Adverts is installed originally. Okay, so it's up to you to choose which one you want to use. Personally, for me, the PeepSo page looks much, much better. And finally, this chat integration option will display the chat button near every advertisement or classified that you have. So let me save this setting. And in order to test this, I need to log in as different user. Luckily, I have the plugin that allows me to switch users easily. So I'm just going to go to the backend of the website, choose the user and switch to this user. Now I'm logged in as Alicia. And if I go to the classifieds, I can now see this send message option over here, which will automatically send the message to the author of the ad, which is our Cynthia. Okay. If I disable that plugin, option, sorry, I need to go back to, let's switch back to admin, refresh the page, go back to the PeepSo configuration, WP Adverts, disable the chat integration option, save the settings. Now once again, go back to all users, change the user. I will do this quicker in two different separate windows if I'm doing it off screen, but because I want to show it to you, I'm doing it slowly like this. Now I change to a different user, Albert Owens this time, and let's open the classifieds page. And now I don't have an option to send message anymore because I disabled that option. And that is really all there is when it comes to the WP Adverts integration. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell notification to be notified whenever a new video comes out. We publish new content every week and then publish that content on social media as well. All the links to follow us there will be in the description below. Until the next video, I wish you all the best with your websites and thanks for watching. Bye!